This evening we're going to be testing a specimen of uranium ore with the new model. It's a Ludlum Model 3003I Multi-Detector Ratemeter single channel analyzer. It's a 4-detector setup with an internal Geiger-Muller detector as well. The 4 external detectors would be, in the number 1 position is going to be the Model 442 Gamma scintillator, which we have affixed and which we'll be performing this particular test. The number 2 position on the board of the 3003I would be the beta detector, which is the model 441. The number 3 detector would be the alpha, which is the model 432. And then the number 4 detector would be the alpha beta gamma detector, which would be the model 449. As I said, we'll be using today. We'll be using the model 442 gamma scintillator. This is our specimen. It's 199 grams uraninite, schrockingerite. It's a uranium ore. It's from the Mi Vida Mine Complex in the Lisbon Valley, which is near San Juan. It's actually in San Juan County, Utah. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, we'll go ahead and power on the instrument. The instrument, by the way, was calibrated by Ludlum Measurements in September. There is a check source affixed to the instrument, which is on the back a 1 microcurie specimen of cesium-137 small disc dated May 2021. That's the check source to which all of these detectors are calibrated. Okay, right now we're operating on milliroentgens per hour. Microentgens per hour. And we're going to go ahead and switch our units of measurement over to counts per minute. We have an immediate alarm because we are in proximity to our specimen, which is over here in a plastic bag, some distance away, but we'll go ahead and shut the alarm down. So at the distance of about a foot, we're registering count right now, a count rate of about 25,000 counts per minute. We're in alarm mode, however, I've got that silenced. So now let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and place the detector down on the table, and we'll go ahead and unpack the specimen. And here it is. Let's go ahead and remove it. Wearing rubber gloves because this is a pretty hot specimen. It's also rather granular, therefore there would be a transference of some minute particles to my fingers, which would definitely be a source of contamination. So the thin rubber gloves help a little bit as far as keeping my hands from getting contaminated, but they're not stopping the beta and the gamma radiation that's emanating from this specimen. So first of all, let's take a look at it here. So as stated, this is about 199 grams. It's kind of a rough specimen, not particularly attractive in a mineralogical sense. Rough form. There's some primary cortex still in this part of the specimen right here. There's a crystalline structure. It's a kind of a dark gray with lighter inclusions and an irregular surface. So let's go ahead and take some readings off this specimen with our model 3003I. Okay. So we'll go ahead and place the specimen close to the scintillator and see what kind of reading we're going to get. Slowly climbing. Right here we're at we're still climbing 777,000 counts per minute. Depends on the precise movement of the specimen as to what kind of readings we're going to get here. $798,000, 803,000, 806,000. So we're peaking over 800,000 counts per minute with this specimen. Try some of the other faces here. believe this is going to be our hottest area right here that we initially measured, which was peaking over 800,000 counts per minute. Anyway, we'll go ahead and place our detector down. Go ahead and silence that for a moment and take another look at the specimen. So here we go. Pretty decent sized, heavy specimen, 199 grams. It feels heavier. And repeating, it's uraninite, schrockingerite from San Juan County, Utah. Very hot specimen, safe to be around, but because it is somewhat granular, and there'd definitely be a transference of contamination to one's hands if you handle this with your bare skin. Wouldn't want to be around this for a long time. But for short periods of measurement, for example, like what we're doing right here, it's just fine. Anyway, that's the specimen. Remove the gloves. We don't contaminate our detector too much. And here's our detector. Here's our Ludlum Model 3003i. Spectacular instrument. Really excited about having it. Really looking forward to some of the work that I'll do in the near future with it. Some of the other specimens that I'll measure, some of the other experiments that we'll do, and that's incorporating some of the other detectors also that are calibrated to it. And also has capabilities to measure neutrons. I don't have a neutron detector yet, but hoping to get something like that in the future, so can do a little bit of experimentation along those lines. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and look forward to the next video with the 3003i.